The Hope Africa University Frank Ogden School of Medicine is one of 3 medical schools in the country of Burundi. There are 2 clinical sites in the Hope Africa system for educating students and caring for patients: Clinic Van Norman and Kibuye Hope Hospital.
Clinic Van Norman is located next to Hope Africa University in Bujumbura. It is a 60-bed hospital with comprehensive medical care. This includes radiology and laboratory services. There are 2 operating rooms in the surgical suite and a fully stocked pharmacy. Busy wards reflect the increased number of maternity and pediatric patients who are able to access our care free of charge thanks to a government program. The medical and nursing students benefit from these increased clinical opportunities as well. Medical students admit patients, present them to staff, and care for them in the hospital. Morning Report is an opportunity to discuss new patients as well as learn about diagnosis and treatment.
Dr. Innocent Irakoze is the Dean of the Medical School and an obstetrician and gynecologist. Dr. Eric Nzeimana is the Medical Director of Clinic Van Norman. Dr. Joel Miller is the Director of Clinical Education and a family physician. Also on the administrative team is Dr. Randy Bond, a pediatrician. Other members of the clinic staff include Dr. Fiak, our endocrinologist, Dr. Minani, obstetrician and gynecologist, Dr. Alice, pediatrics, and Dr. Jeanette Miller, family practice.
Visiting Kibuye Hope Hospital, Hope Africa's other clinical site, requires a 2.5-hour trip into the center of the country. Some modes of transportation are safer than others. When our family first arrived in 2012, we were privileged to live and work in Kibuye for a few months. Today, the hospital looks very different. In November 2013, the 16-member Macropter team arrived in Kibuye, and in January, the 6 physicians officially began seeing patients and teaching students.
Dr. John Crapsey is one of only a few ophthalmologists practicing in the entire country. Dr. Rachel McLaughlin, OBGYN, is kept very busy, as every student must become competent in performing cesarean sections. Dr. Jason Fader, the only general surgeon, juggles the demands of the clinic and the operating room. Family physician Dr. Eric McLaughlin, in addition to seeing patients, organizes medical student training at Kibuye. Dr. Alyssa Feaster, trained both in internal medicine and pediatrics, spends the majority of her time in the busy pediatrics wards. Dr. Carlin Wendler, emergency medicine, teaches students in the new 3-bed emergency department. We hope you have enjoyed this tour of Hope Africa University's clinical training sites and introduction to some of its many physicians.
There are still challenges ahead, but new medical doctors are being trained, and the Burundian Ministry of Higher Education has recently approved Hope Africa University's medical education program. It is our privilege to partner with the Free Methodist Church, Free Methodist World Missions, and the Central Africa Healthcare Organization in training new African physicians who will serve in Burundi, East Africa, and beyond.
We thank you for your ongoing support as we continue to put our hope in Christ and obey His call on our life.